Welcome back, Ricky here. In the last 3 years, AWS has released a number of services with names starting with code. In this course, you have explored Code Commit, Code Deploy, Code Build, and Code Pipeline. These services were collectively referred to as Code Star. The star being an asterisk, which represents anything in a simple pattern match. Imagine then when a service appeared called AWS Code Star. Seems related. Before the Code Star service, it was up to you to deploy each of the parts of the solution, as we have done already in the course. You had to work out how to plumb the services together. You had to do this each and every time. Using automation tools like CloudFormation or AWS CLI helps, but it should be quicker and easier to start using these code services. CodeStar meets these goals. You can quickly develop, build, and deploy applications. You can set up your entire continuous delivery toolchain in minutes, allowing you to start releasing code faster. CodeStar makes it easy for your whole team to work together securely with built-in role-based policies that allow you to easily manage access and add owners, contributors, and viewers to your projects. Each CodeStar project comes with a unified project dashboard, and you can easily track your entire software development process, from the backlog work item to production code deployment. CodeStar is a good choice when you have a proof of concept project, you're learning how to use code services, or you need to provision consistent project environments for teams. There is a rich set of project templates supporting many popular programming languages. You can choose to edit the project using Eclipse, Visual Studio, Cloud9, or any editor that integrates with Git. When you are ready to deploy, you can deploy into Elastic Beanstalk, EC2, or Lambda. Now that I've explained what CodeStar is, you now have another option of how you can build your CI/CD projects. Now let's have a look at CodeStar. The CodeStar service revolves around projects. Let's create one. There are many different project templates. I want a web application that deploys on EC2 using Java Spring. I'll give the project the name of edX Demo. I'll use Code Commit to host the source code. You can see the build pipeline with Code Commit and using Code Build to build and test. Code Deploy to deploy onto EC2. CloudWatch will monitor the environment for us. This process should look familiar to you. I'm also agreeing to let CodeStar manage the resources for me. I will select a key to allow access to the instance if required. As this is my first time, I will create a profile for my IAM user. I will select Cloud9 for my development environment, as this is what you have already used, but you could use any Git-aware tool to access the source code. Now we wait for CodeStar to complete building the resources. We'll continue once it's built. Now that the build process is finished, you can see the project was created successfully. I can see Code Pipeline has executed, and I can visit the endpoint. This page is a simple placeholder which you can replace as your project develops. Moving back to the console, I can see the initial commit to the repository. I will open the Cloud9 environment. Let's open the index.jsp file and change some of the text. Now let's save the file and commit the change. Switching back to the console, I can see the code pipeline pick up and process the changes. Now that the pipeline has finished, I can see the changes reflected in the page after a refresh. One final note about CodeStar is the ability to manage access to resources. In the team area, I can add other project members to the project. I'll add Raf my trusted colleague, to the project and allow him to start contributing. And that's a quick overview of CodeStar.